For almost 4 years, Ukraine has been at war with Russia. It's reshaped the lives of millions of children. Now, on World Children's Day, we're looking at what life is like for the children living there. James Waterhouse, the BBC's Ukraine correspondent, has this special report.
Just outside Kyiv, Ukraine's capital city, 7-year-old Severiya and her mum are getting ready to meet friends. The war's been going on here for almost 4 years, and Severiya, just like millions of other Ukrainian children, has had to adjust to a different kind of childhood while the fighting in her country continues. Wrapping up warm is essential at this time of year as temperatures start to dip and winter sets in. Along with her mum and little brother, Severiya moved to this area when the war started, and their home city of Mariupol was taken and occupied by Russian soldiers. Today the streets are quiet and life feels almost normal. In this cafe, Severiya meets her friends to attend a group run by Oksana, someone specially trained to support children. Here they can talk, take time out or simply have fun. And today, crafting and baking are on the agenda.
I like making things out of dough, and it was very interesting. We do a lot of different things. Sometimes we come here, sometimes we go to the park. We do a lot of fun stuff.
The activities help me. There's positivity.
These moments of calm are much needed and help children deal with the stresses of war. But it's not always like this. Life in Ukraine is hard and full of interruptions. Air raid sirens can sound at any time, warning people to move to a safer place. And much of life takes place under shelter, in bathrooms, corridors and underground.
I miss the time when everything was fun. There was lots of holidays, everything was bright and good. The sky was beautiful. Now it's bad. There's explosions, loud bangs, and missiles flying.
Since the start of the war, Russia has launched lots of missiles at Ukrainian cities. It wants to make the lives of the people here as difficult as possible by deliberately causing power cuts, blackouts, and the heating to stop working.
It's scary because you don't know what will happen at night, whether you'll have to go to the hallway or if you can sleep peacefully. Drones and showerheads come pretty often. Sometimes we miss lessons because we sit in the basement when the air raid siren starts.
The Russians are also trying to capture as much Ukrainian land as possible, which means most of the children here have a parent who is fighting for the Ukrainian army.
I remember when my dad went to war, but before the war, he used to play with me, live with me, sleep with me. I slept in the middle of the bed, on my back, like a star. Dad slept in the corner and Mum slept on the beds.
Being separated from loved ones is a hard consequence of this war, and all of the children here are hoping that life can return to how it was before the war started. No one knows when that will happen, but that doesn't stop children having hopes for the future.
I dream that the war ends. I want all the children to study well, for the war to end soon as possible, and for the children in Ukraine to be happy.
Всі діти в Україні були щасливі.
Thank you to those children for sharing their story. Well, you can hear more from James in a special programme that Newsround has produced in partnership with Ukraine Cast. It's the first BBC News podcast designed for parents and children to listen to together. It was recorded with a live audience of 80 children from Ukraine and the UK, speaking openly about how the war has affected them. Here's a little bit of what happened.
I can see you clutching there, a very handsome panda. Tell us your name and why this panda is important to you and how it helps you to feel reconnected to home.
My name is Ola, and this panda helps me because it smells of home and the moments we played with my friends. I took it everywhere and it just reminds me of those moments.
And you've never washed it?
No.
And you're never going to wash it?
No.
You can watch Explaining Ukraine, a special episode with Ukraine Cast on BBC iPlayer, and listen on BBC Sounds.